It was both their most technical midfields out there, by the way.
Yeah.
But the quality of that first half an hour or whatever was so bad from both teams. And then I was like, I don't know if this two cheeks of the same. I was like, no one's gonna win here.
Yeah.
And then something happens, and that's kind of opened the door for them to all of a sudden win it. And I'm just like, the disappointing part for Liverpool, I think, is once we went 10 men, they still looked way off it. They still looked so slow. When Isak came on, I thought he actually gave them a little bit of something different, and then goes down injured straight away. Has there been any update?
Yeah,
any
David
Liverpool fans
Ornstein.
let us know as well.
David Ornstein put something out.
Kind of serious. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
serious knee injury. Or he just said serious injury. I don't know if it's to his knee
a bit
or...
vague at the moment. But.
Yeah.
Hey, speedy recovery to Isak. But should Liverpool fans be concerned about that?
I mean, I think so. That's your biggest investment is gone for a bit.
No, not in terms of the Isak injury, in terms of their performance after we went down to 10, and then because you think this was meant to be their recovery run. They've now got 7 wins in a row. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that you're looking like that, is that a serious problem for Slot?
No, I think so. I think a big thing with Liverpool is how well they use the ball, right? And unfortunately, when you have 10 men, you are the team that have the ball. You are the team that are in control. You guys got to make something work. And unfortunately, Tottenham, even though Isak scored, fine, it was off a mistake. But like in open play, I felt like Liverpool weren't really doing much.
I'd agree.
Tottenham, they had them in control, and they had that outlet to Kudus and maybe Spence going up long, or Kolomwani at times as well when he came on to cause damage. So I don't know. For me, it is concerning because for me, with 10 men, like, because it happened with Arsenal a few weeks ago against Chelsea.
Yeah.
You'd think with 11 men, you'd take over the game, you'd control it, you'd find pockets, you'd find areas to hurt the opposition. And Liverpool, I'm sorry, it weren't it, man. It weren't it.
If anything, you could argue like the only reason they get the first goal is because Romero and Tottenham in general were so comfortable.
Yeah.
They felt like, you know what, we can do a little something here. And then they try and make the pass, make a mistake, Liverpool score, and then another bad mistake from Romero getting absolutely dunked on by Hugo Ekitike. He made him actually remove his boxes as well in the celebration. I said, whoa, man, that's crazy, bro.
Speaking of Hugo Ekitike, how highly do you lot rate him? Because I feel like of all the summer signings that have happened across Europe in terms of strikers, he seems like he's the only one that has really worked out and maybe exceeded expectations even.
Yeah, I rate him very highly. I'm someone that during summer, when guys were asking my thoughts, I told I don't really have any, to be honest with you, because I wasn't locked into Bundesliga other than when they played you guys, I believe, in Europa League last season. That was the only time I seen him. He didn't really do anything. He kind of
scored in the first leg.
Yeah, he scored one goal, but in
it.
general, he kind of got clamped and he posted the Henry picture or whatever. But other than that, I didn't really see anything. But the moment he arrived at Liverpool, since, I mean, you can go Community Shield and then the start of the Prem, I'm thinking, yeah, this is a player here. He has the kind of mentality that I want in my kind of striker as well, you know. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from him so far. It's unfortunate for him that he hasn't had as many minutes maybe as he deserves, because they've been trying to usher in a £150 million striker in the meantime. But yeah, good player.
One thing I wanted to ask, right, is I don't know about you guys, but in the summer, Liverpool fans were saying, well, you need depth.
Yeah.
You need striker depth. What depth in the world costs £150 million?
Well, to be fair, I think Ekitike was meant to be the depth.
So okay, so what depth is supposed to cost £80 million or 90 million, however much Ekitike is worth?
You got money, you got money.
But that's my point. Like, you got to think about resources. Ekitike, you saw from the first Community Shield
Didn't you lot
game.
spend 50 million on Madueke?
Hey.
50 million on
Hey,
Capital.
why is it asking questions?
Not on the off
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
This is the Liverpool segment.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Pause. Hey, but my point is, there's only one striker that can play.
Yeah.
And with wingers, they can go left, they can go right. But with Ekitike, you can see how good he is. And Liverpool said, hey, you know what? Let's slap 120, 30 million on Isak, and hey, he's going to be our backup. They're going to be backup. They're going to be rotation. Nah, when you have some...
It's tough though, isn't it? Because in Liverpool's defence, right, there's two factors here. One of them is that, first of all, when someone as good as Isak is available, you kind of just have to get him and find a way to make it work. However, like, if he wants to go to you, we all said he's probably the second best striker in the Prem behind Erling Haaland. Some were even arguing he's the best, not me, but some were. And then secondly, there is no guarantee that Hugo Ekitike's start would continue, right? He had a great first 3 or 4 weeks. No one's saying for certain, hey, what if this is like a purple patch? What if, you know? So I kind of hear why they did go for it. But obviously in hindsight, we say, 150 M's on someone that is maybe not going to be starting for you. Now it becomes a bit problematic.
Well, now the injury probably won't be starting, but Ekitike so far, 8 goals and 11 starts. What do you reckon he finishes the season with?
18, 20.
Yeah, it's tough to know without knowing how many games he will start
100%.
when Isak is back and whatnot. But I mean, if we're speaking about like the great signings and whatnot, let's also ask, where does Xavi Simons rank in terms of the worst signings this season for Kadani?
Sorry, I'm just responding to a very important message here.
I'll answer it for him.
What did you say about Florian
We're
Wirtz?
doing a lovely segment where we went from so we said great assist from Wirtz, that was fantastic in that game,
yeah.
and we said we're gonna go from obviously Ekitike, the highs, to where does Xavi Simons rank in the worst signings this season?
It's like him as a Wirtz. It's been
Come on, man.
Get a load of this guy.
Come on, man.
Get a load of this guy.
It's been a rough summer for 10s, should we say?
He tries to grip
some 10s have flourished more than others. Some have had good moments, some have had rough moments. This is definitely one of those.
He's calling a hat trick in the derby a good moment, by the way.
Good moment.
Get a load of this guy.
Definitely a great moment. Because since then, has he had any good moments? Can you guys recall one moment?
Can you guys recall any moment from Simmons other than posting on Twitter, posting Ledley King photos?
You see that
nostalgia
corner assist for Villarreal in the Champions League first game?
What?
Nope.
Sensational. See Newcastle when he came on. Different breed.
Anyone see that?
You see? Because you lot ain't watching. This is the
I'm
problem. You
legally
see?
blind, man.
You lot come here with Twitter agendas and not watching.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
We've seen the
But
games, bro.
Don't worry. Xavi Simons will get his time. I have no doubt, in my opinion, this was just one of those off days for him.
One of those, yeah.
And it's been a tough settling period. We can't sugarcoat
But
it.
when you say one of, like, can it be one of those days if those days are more frequent than the other days?
No, because the thing is, I don't doubt his talent. I think talent-wise, him, even Florian Wirtz, I've said the same thing. I think eventually they will find their feet.
Cool.
Listen, right now, you can all get your jokes in. Get
No,
your
we have
punches.
to. Do you know
this
what?
is the time.
No, because the last time I asked you about Xavi Simons, was on SDS. I asked you, like, are you satisfied? You said, yeah, this is okay. I'm down for this. Are you still okay with what you're seeing so far?
This I'm not okay with. This right here,
so
this
far,
right here, I'm not okay
we are in
with.
December. Are you okay so far with what he's done?
Of course not. Of course we
Okay.
want more.
No, because last time you were okay with it, so that's
Yes,
why.
but okay being variable in terms of what I would have expected from him.
Cool.
At that time, what was that? That was like 6-7 games into the season. It's like, you know what? We're still building. Right now, we've got more of a something. Now we're nearly at the halfway point. I've seen enough where I should be like, I expect a bit more. And then in a big game like this as well, where you're getting sent off, I'm like, come on, my brother. I need more. Liverpool will take those 3 points, but the performance will be a little bit concerning. Isak's injury will be a little bit concerning. Spurs, there's a lot that is concerning. And we're going into January, and I don't know if things are going to improve in 2026. Inshallah.
I haven't seen a Jed Spence IG post in a while as well, bro.
Hey, you see that
Stop
penitentiary?
No, maybe he forgot his password. It happens.
Was it
Yeah,
Rikers Island?
Yeah.
You know, some prisons, they can go out of business.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those. Alcatraz.
Yeah, Alcatraz.
You know what I mean?
Alcatraz.
Sometimes they become defunct.
Yeah.
So, listen, the inmates are running free.
Yes.